Hello, this is Patrick with New Jersey's Outdoor Adventures YouTube channel. I'm here at the very first Northeast van life meetup, and I bumped into John, the capable caveman, and his really cool ambulance conversion.
Hello everybody, welcome to my home. This is 2003 E450 Super Duty Diesel, 7.3 liter. I bought it in August of last year, and slowly but surely I've kind of developed it into what we're about to go see now. So if you want to come and take a tour, follow me. This is my home, basically, for the time being, or the moment, or who knows, it could be for the rest of my life. I started off by, it was such a clinical thing. It was an ambulance, actually, a fully functioning ambulance, and so I put some vinyl wood on here and added a bed, which is actually half of my futon from my former home. It still flips up. I gain access to all the compartments and everything. That's a winter storage because I don't need it for now. The thing I like the best about an ambulance is there's so many different compartments. I mean, you have up here, these are all sliding doors. This is basically sort of a kitchen type of thing, you know, with stove and food, spices and this and that, towels and clothes storage. It's fully functioning, so I have heat and air conditioning, plenty of lights, as you can see. I added a sink. I built the sink myself. It's just a stainless steel bowl with a Home Depot insert. Pop the hole in it, goes down through these milk crates into a small water bottle storage container. There's the water. For doing dishes, brushing your teeth, wash your face, that kind of nonsense, you know. And if you look over here, this is the actual seat that came with the ambulance. I didn't take anything out. I just kind of sort of added two things as I went. So, you know, if I want to just kind of sit down and, you know, watch my phone and some of the New Jersey Outdoor Adventures channel, I'll watch a lot of those videos. I added this wood here because this was originally a seat that, you know, one of the EMS drivers or people would kind of sit in and take care of the person who was sitting here. So I repurposed it all, and I keep a little more storage under there. Added a shelf that goes clear across, so it's nice and flat there. I didn't have too many problems with driving around and stuff falling. I try to take care of some of it, you know, and get that. The lighting is at night I'll just pop on little lights like this, you know, just enough to see. I don't use the whole ambulance as an ambulance anymore. You know, I'm not turning these lights on really unless the engine's running. There's plenty of heat and air conditioning, so I'm not freezing in the wintertime. I'm not baked out of it in the summer, so that's pretty cool. The only power consumption that I'm using right now is I have these little pop-out solar panels. This is the Energizer 300-watt battery pack, and you know, it's just for my phone and maybe a laptop and stuff like that. I don't go too crazy with my power consumption, so that's a good thing. A fan, small fan. This plugs in, it charges. For those, you know, for those hot nights, I'll just kind of pop this on. It blows on me, and I'm fine. It's actually been 5 months for me now. I've been living like this, so it's been an adventure so far. I spend most of my time at the beach and in campground, like we're at right now, and that's how I found out about this great thing. I have advice, if anybody's thinking about getting into this kind of life, don't go overboard with a build. Sort of live out of it, not necessarily in it at first, and then you'll develop and you'll see what you really need and what you don't need. Because a lot of, you know, it's a little cluttered in here because that's kind of the phase I'm going through now, where I'm still going through like, what do I want? What do I want to keep? What do I want to get rid of? And so that's the process that I'm doing right now, and I would suggest other people kind of take that into consideration when they're going to do their build or they're going to make their lifestyle like this. You know, just really see what you really need and what you do on a day-to-day basis, because it's not as much as you think it is, you know. I keep storage underneath here. Like I said, this was an old futon, so I can actually lift it up, and there's other cabinets under here. This is just storage bins full of things that I'll end up selling, giving away, or throwing out. So let's go outside and check out another one of the reasons that I decided to purchase an ambulance instead of a conventional van and then build it out myself. Follow me. For instance, all these outside compartments, and it's all the same key, which is really cool. I keep my pop-up tent. I have an easy up. Here's some Reflectex that I still have yet to cut and to do something with. I'll probably put it in the cab in the front. Umbrellas, digging tools, that kind of nonsense, you know. This is another storage compartment. I just keep tools and things in here. Okay, just a tool bag, nothing fancy about that. Over here, this is a cabinet. This cabinet opens up to the side compartment where I keep all my food and my cooler and all. This is the battery compartment that keeps, there's a house battery and there's the cranking battery for the engine. So that's pretty cool. I think I can actually fit a couple more in there if I decide to put solar on the roof. I can add stuff to that. We can come around to the other side. Like I said, this is the reason that I got this is so much storage, the inside, the outside. It's just incredible. All right, this is where the oxygen tanks were stored. I removed there was a metal bracket that held it all in, and I put some shelves in. I keep propane down here safely so nothing can hit it and knock it around. There's shore power also. Now I can plug that into a regular household current. It's pretty cut and dry. I have a 100-foot extension cord. Haven't used it yet, but if I need it, there it is. You know, that's always a nice thing. Laundry detergent, this kind of stuff I just keep in here. I also have this. I was going to build an outdoor shower. This is all components for a shower. And I was thinking, even in a compartment like this, I can add things up to it, and you know, but it's slowly coming along with the build. And I'm gonna, sorry about that. Make an outdoor shower out of it. Plenty of space. I mean, if you're really thinking about entertaining this lifestyle, think about that, because you're going to want room for stuff, and there's clearly plenty of room. This stuff is made out of quality materials. Most of the shell is fiberglass, and then everything else is either aluminum or stainless steel. Every hinge on here, it's all stainless. It's so well built, it's able to take a roll even, you know. Aluminum side guards. It all came stock with the vehicle. And like I said, I bought it in August. I actually bought it from a place called ambonet.com, where it's in Elizabeth, New Jersey, and the guy's got at least 100 of these things in a yard somewhere up there, and it's just great. Now this is what I would say would be more like a garage type of thing to me, is I just keep, like I said, tools, hardware, crafty things. You know, I'm a pretty inventive guy, so I make a lot of cool stuff, and so this is, I would consider this a garage of sorts, you know. And I still got to go through a lot of it. There's a lot of stuff that you bring along your ride with you, and then you realize you don't use a darn thing out of it. So, you know, you just got to keep that in mind. This is the back of the ambulance. Got this old fire extinguisher. It uses a bicycle pump and just water, so I use that as basically an onboard garden hose, you know, with pressure to do that. This has been a cooking system that I found works great for me. It's just a spaghetti pot, a colander, and the top of a stove grating, and I just put charcoal in it, cook on a cast iron pan. Every single meal comes off a cast iron pan. It's easy to clean. You can eat right out of the pan. It's just really simple, and not a lot of dishes to do or any of that kind of stuff. I keep a curtain here just for a little privacy. Nothing special. I was in the middle of cutting. I was going to kind of cut it so that it's even across the bottom, but so far it serves its purpose. So one of the reasons that I started this lifestyle was I guess like so many others, you get sick of the rat race and you see that there's alternatives to what we spend most of our time and money on. You know, two of the most valuable things that we have. And the first is being your time. So if you're spending all of your time at a job, working, slaving away to pay for something that you only spend maybe 8 hours of your day in, I said, I don't want to do this with myself anymore. I want to travel while I can. I'm still relatively young. I turned 52 in April. So I don't want to wait until retirement to start enjoying my life. I'd rather, in a sense, do all the things now that I would do while I was retired, and just keep working and just living a life of simplicity, you know, and minimizing things. And you don't need as much as you really have, or I didn't anyway. And I realized that, and I said, well, let me give this a try. Give myself a year to do it. I'm 5 months in now, and I love it. I got to be honest with you. I just meeting great people along the way, and you sort of grow and you develop into this sort of a life. And it could be for you. It may not be for you. But you got to try it in order to know that. You know. So that's basically my story. Sick of the rat race, and just wanted to try something different in my life. You know, at 52. Better now than never, right? You know what I mean? So I'm thinking about starting a YouTube channel soon. It's called the Capable Caveman. You can follow me on Instagram. I have an Instagram, but I don't show anything about the life yet. I'm kind of easing into that myself, and but it has a lot of my cool artwork and some of the kooky things that I've come up with along the way the past couple of years. So follow me, like and subscribe if you like, and I really appreciate that stuff. I'd like to thank New Jersey Outdoor Adventures for the opportunity to do this. A little nervous because I've never been interviewed or did any of this kind of stuff before, but thank you, by the way. This is interesting. So,
well, it was my very first ambulance on the channel.
Yeah,
and I seen you pull in before, and I was like, I got to meet this guy.
Yeah.
And
well,
then I saw you when you opened the doors, how cool it was inside.
Right.
Thank you. Thanks for the tour. This is
You're
Patrick
welcome.
with New Jersey's Outdoor Adventures YouTube channel. We'll see you soon.
Take it easy, everybody.